Hey, it's me again, Outdoor Jay. Today, me and my good friend Camper Cody had the opportunity to spend some time inside an Airstream Atlas. The combination Airstream and Mercedes has put together is best in class. Come along with us as we take a look at some of the outside features and some of the inside features and let you know why this is one of the best B+ motorhomes available today. Enjoy! Let's take a quick walk around the outside, talk a little bit about the chassis. So first of all, this is built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 chassis. That has the 3-liter V6 turbo. You would think 188 horsepower wouldn't be enough for something like this, but when we drove it, it actually performed quite well, even going up hills. So one thing I really want to point out that separates the Atlas from other vans in this segment, if you come up closer, is the attention to detail in the build process. You can see here there are no lines, there are no seams all the way up this front cap, okay? And then continuing along the coach. Very, very clean. These paint lines are super smooth. The amount of fiberglass and paint work that goes into building this is unreal. Got the great chrome Airstream logo here. Coming around the back, no seams along the back, no seams up on the roof, okay? They've actually reused the taillights from the Sprinter, put in this great big Mercedes logo. And again, I keep saying no seams, but I can't stress how different that is from a lot of competitors. A lot of times you're going to see a little panel up on the top, a little panel down on the bottom, a seam up here, a seam on the roof. And all of these seams are places where water intrusion can potentially happen. This is literally smooth all the way around. And that is just something to look at. So for exterior storage, this is kind of interesting. At first, we had a hard time figuring out how to open these doors. Double click the unlock button, and that will unlock these baggage doors. So you do have some space here, but just look at these baggage doors. It's hard to even tell that there is storage behind there. Again, attention to detail, design, engineering, everything is just next level compared to everybody else. This one here, a little bit more storage there. With something this small, you definitely want to get all the storage that you possibly can. Before we go to the other side, let's stop and look at the hitch. You do have a receiver hitch with your 7-pin wiring, so you could pull a trailer. Here on the back, we have our hookups. So if you want to take a look over here, this is a macerator. So the way this works, typically for emptying your tanks, you have a gravity hose. We call it the roller coaster. So you have this hose and you set up little stands to make the gravity bring the water into the septic system. With this, it has a macerator pump. So you open up your electric knife valves, hit the pump, and it's actually going to blend all of your black tank, which is the nasty stuff, and pump it out. This is by far the best way to do it. It's expensive, but Airstream is the best, and it costs what it costs. In the next bay, you do have your hot and cold taps for your outside shower, okay? You've got your propane station over here. Right here is going to be your electrical station for plugging in. Okay, freshwater valve down here. I want to point out one more thing. If you take a look at this exhaust, this is for your furnace. It's necessary. They even took the time to make it chrome to really match all the trimmings and the accents. Down here, we've got another storage bay. And one more right here. That's not a bad amount of storage for a B+ van. But let's go check out the fun part. Let's go inside. Oh, I almost forgot that you have one more bay here. Anywhere you can get a bay, take a look inside there. If you look at the wall on the left there, they actually lined this with cedar. So let's go take a look inside, but beforehand, let's check out the stairs in this thing. Look down here. That is not what you see in every mass manufactured B van, I'll tell you right now. Before we go inside, take a look up and check out the awning. It's going to offer lots of shade. You do have LED strip lighting built in. Very nice. Let's take a look at the cab first. If you look, the seats are wrapped in ultra leather like most Airstreams. The driver and passenger seat will swivel, but this is really designed for a couple. So if you take a look over here, you've got great seating already. You've got a lovely, soft recliner set. I'll show you the recliner. So you push a button right here. Legs come up. Nice and comfy. Very soft, very supple. It has a very nautical theme. So if you look at things like this mirror here, looks like something you'd see on a ship. And that's kind of the Airstream look, you know, very yacht-like. It's like a yacht that you can drive down the highway. If you look down here at the floor, these floors were taken right from the yachting industry as well. It's a pressed woven vinyl. So it looks like it might be hard to clean, but because it's pressed, the dirt won't stick in the fibers. It's super durable, super easy to clean. And if you accidentally step on a pebble, it won't leave a little divot in your floor like some types of linoleum would. So when you're sitting in the nice sofa relaxing, you've got a beautiful window to see the view of whatever you happen to see at that site. But if it gets a bit late and you want to entertain yourself, you actually have a TV that'll come up. Bose sound system. So you have the option of a TV or a window. And when it gets late, you come over here, push one button, and you've got automatic shades to close you in. Again, Airstream is all about luxury, design, convenience. And there you go. TV night. Let's go. So before we get into the galley, I want you to take a look up real quick. You have this nice skylight. You have a blackout shade and an insect screen. And this window will actually open to give you even more fresh air. Now coming on down, you have a small corner galley with a bit of a counter extension here. 2-burner gas range. Deep sink, and you actually have a drying rack built into the sink, which is nice. Over here is your garbage. You could use this for table scraps, for composting, or garbage. And all of your countertops are that solid surface material. We've got a nice window right here, built-in screens and shades here as well. Up top, we do have a bit of storage for plates and cups. It's actually deep enough that you could fit most plates. So that's a big issue sometimes with narrow cabinets. Down below, we have a sponge drawer, a couple of cabinets, plenty of storage. Could there be more? Always. Is there enough? I think so. More storage up above here. On this side, we do have the Contour convection oven and a little fridge. One thing I like is they put the fridge up high because you're going to use this more often. And they put the freezer down below because you're not going to be going in there that often. Once in a while to get ice or grab a steak out. I think when the freezer's on top and the fridge below, it might not work quite as good. Moving on past the galley, we have the washroom. Check this out, guys. Come and take a look at this shower. So this is a luxury touring coach. This is what a shower should look like. You have the teak wood in the back, all the backlighting, absolutely beautiful. Over here, you've got your foot flush toilet, okay? Towel bar, bit of storage up above here. Nice little vanity with a stainless steel sink, medicine cabinet. Lots of closet space. Take a look at the size of that closet. It's even a cedar line. That's what you'd see in a high-end fifth wheel. The reason they use cedar back here is moths don't seem to like cedar. So you'll see very high-end closets. A lot of times will be lined with cedar. Over here, we've got another cedar-lined closet with a hanging rod and an adjustable shelf. Great place to hang your jackets, dresses, whatever needs to be hung. And then down below, a couple of nice big drawers right here. Not a bad amount of space. Not a bad amount of space at all. So you may be asking yourself, well, that's great. This is very nice, but where do you sleep? I'll show you. Take off these 2 armrests. Put those off to the side for now. We're going to push this button to flatten this out to create a small bed. Notice you do have seat belts in here as well. So while you're driving, somebody can be sitting back here. So now that that bed is down, we're going to disengage this back here for the Murphy bed. And there we go. It's like a king-size bed. Nice and comfy. You've got great ventilation up here. There's a power blind for the window. You can see the TV and the stereo from here. Bit of shelving. This is great. This is a great size bed. Who's seen a king size bed in a B plus motorhome? Well, Camper Cody, what do you think of this interior?
Yeah, in a word, stunning. Airstream spares no expense on any of the materials they use. We all know that. From the traditional ceiling, that you'd find in the Airstream trailer, high gloss laminate hardwood cabinets, solid surface countertops, like we noticed on the exterior before, 11 coats of paint, 4 layers of gel coat.
Amazing.
They go the whole 9 yards. Airstream really does. An amazing, amazing unit.
Yeah, there's really nothing like it. Well, hey everybody, thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed our tour of the Airstream Interstate. Again, this is Camper Cody. We'll definitely link his socials in the description. Thanks for the help, buddy.
You got it. Anytime.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Happy camping. And if you like stuff like this, subscribe.